Marie Curie remains a global icon of genius and world-changing discovery. Her record is unparalleled. She is the only person in history to win Nobel Prizes in two different scientific fields. During the First World War, she turned her research into a life-saving reality, deploying a fleet of mobile X-ray units to help field surgeons treat the wounded. While her achievements are celebrated, we rarely ask why such lives are so rare. High intellect is common, yet most brilliant people never achieve this kind of impact. The difference lies in how we interact with the truth. Most of us admire it from a distance, enjoying the spectacle of greatness without being willing to pay the internal price it demands. We applaud courage, yet we carefully design our lives to avoid discomfort. We celebrate the spirit of discovery, but we often reject the uncertainty required to actually find something new. We worship at the altar of greatness, while fiercely protecting the safe, repetitive habits that keep our own identities small. This is the bargain of the ego. It trades genuine transformation for the comfort of a familiar identity. The ego is clever. It never overtly rejects excellence. Instead, it claims to value high standards, while secretly avoiding the effort needed to reach them. It craves results because they offer status and possession, but it hates the process because the process demands humility and the possibility of being wrong. Marie Curie's life was defined by the very process the average mind flees from. Her reality involved years of invisible labor in a freezing shed, a relentless cycle of repetition and failure with no promise of a payoff. She achieved the extraordinary because she valued the truth more than she valued immediate recognition. The AP framework describes a recurring pattern in how we treat such figures. It suggests that society often acts as a collective ego, seeking the benefits of a discovery while resenting the person who found it. The world was eager to consume the utility of Curie's work, the medical breakthroughs, the resulting prestige, and the new science of radium. But while we embrace the truth as a tool, we often resist it when it challenges established power or unearned status. This hypocrisy was made clear when Curie was denied entry into the French Academy of Sciences, despite her global standing. Her quiet seriousness and years of labor stood as a silent challenge to an academic elite built on unearned privilege. Society will build monuments to a discovery, yet it often tries to crush the individual whose dedication exposes its own superficiality. Serving the truth is not a romantic choice. It exacts an absolute physical toll. The discoveries that allowed doctors to see inside the human body were the same forces that eventually destroyed Curie's own. The intense radiation she spent decades of her life studying was simultaneously breaking her down at a microscopic cellular level. The ego seeks self-preservation and safety, but the highest truths often require the worker to be consumed by the work itself. Ultimately, we all want light without dissolution. We want to shine and be recognized, but we hesitate to burn the fuel required to create that light. Marie Curie was the rare exception, someone who willingly allowed herself to dissolve in service to what is true. Her story isn't just a historical record. It is a question directed at our own lives. Do you actually want the truth, or do you merely want the prestige of looking like you do?